All right, welcome back. Another episode of Monday Motivation. Glad you're here. It is, the end of another month, the end of the first quarter, and which makes it the beginning of another month, almost the beginning of another month. So we've been having some great conversations, and today will be no different. Today we're talking about pain, right? And here's the thing: pain is inevitable. Suffering, on the other hand, is optional. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Pain is what you go through when you're trying to learn anything. You're going to feel pain, right? If there's no pain, there's no growth. If there is no challenge, there is no growth, guys. So you're on this journey. And last time we talked about, the 5 stages of your journey. And along that journey, when you get down into that valley of despair, it's going to be painful. But whether or not it becomes suffering, that is entirely optional. That is entirely up to you. You can embrace the pain. And when you embrace the pain, it doesn't become suffering. When you embrace the pain as part of the journey, and this is what I must endure. This is what I must go through, right? It is not always going to be smooth sailing. I'm going to have to learn some stuff. I'm going to have to learn how to deal with some challenges. And, I've had some conversations with a few clients this week. And the interesting thing is the very reason they gave me why they don't think they can continue on their journey. And of course, I never allow my clients to quit on their journeys. But you see, all of the reasons they gave. It's challenging to, not have starchy carbs in the evening. It's hard to prepare all these meals ahead of time. All of those reasons. Well, guess what? If you're not willing to make changes, then you're not really willing to work towards the results you want. If you keep doing the same things you've always done, you keep getting the same results, right? You've heard that one, right? If you keep doing the same things you've always done, you'll get the same results, which means you'll end up exactly where you are. So in order to move forward, you gotta have to make some changes. And a lot of times those obstacles are just really going to be the learning that you need in order to break through to the other side. Right? You can't just keep doing the same thing. So when the challenges come and when the pain comes, as it will, you got to learn to reframe that pain, Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Why not ask, what is this trying to teach me? And how can I get stronger? You see the difference? Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to go through this? Well, what is this trying to teach me? And how can I get stronger? Right? Pain isn't there to break you, folks. Your pain is there to make you, to teach you to become the best version of yourself. Your pain is there to teach you to become the person you need to become, who can handle big results. The person who can handle big results, or the person who the challenges you're facing right now are not painful to that person. The challenges you're facing right now are not really challenges to that person. But you see, they're challenges to you because you haven't evolved yet. They're challenges to you because you haven't gotten to where you need to yet. Your mind hasn't gotten to where you need to yet. Your habits haven't gotten to where they need to get to yet. The challenges that a caterpillar has are no challenges for a butterfly. Right? In order for a caterpillar to get from one place to the next, that can be challenging. There could be a lot of obstacles, and a lot of those obstacles in that caterpillar's way, are no obstacles for a butterfly. Because a butterfly will just fly over them. You see the difference here? So you can't remain a caterpillar if your goal is to become a butterfly. You got to learn how to fly. Let me say that again because this is important. You can't remain a caterpillar if your goal is to become a butterfly. You got to learn how to fly. And in order to learn how to fly, well, you got to grow some wings. And sometimes it's difficult to grow wings, right? When that caterpillar is in that cocoon, and every movement it makes trying to break out of that cocoon where it's painful, but those movements are creating strong wings, right? If it didn't go through that pain, it wouldn't be able to fly because its wings wouldn't be strong enough for it to fly. So when you're preparing to fly, you've got to be ready to endure the pain, endure the challenges, because the challenges are there to teach you. The challenges are there to help you along. Your pain isn't there to break you, it is there to make you the best version of yourself. Because you see, guys, without adversity, there can be no triumph. Think about this. Have you ever seen, a movie where the hero just is always the hero? No, the hero has to go through some trials and adversity. The hero has to learn and has to grow. Because if there was nothing to learn and nothing to grow, guess what? You would already be where you need to be. You would already be where you want to be. So you've got to learn to embrace the storms of your life. Life isn't going to always be, sunny and a bed of roses. You got to learn to enjoy, to embrace the storms, right? And to know that when winter comes, hey, spring is never far behind. So when you're going through some challenges right now, hey, your job is to keep moving forward, to keep moving through that valley of despair. Because guess what? That is the only way you're going to get through it. You got to learn to, move through the difficult terrain in order to get to the place where, hey, it's smooth sailing. You're going to have some of those times too. You're going to have some of those times where you're at the top of the mountain looking over, right? You're at your peak. Things are going well. You're having your peak experience. You're getting results. Your habits, well, they're just natural to you. But that's not going to last. And that's part of the process because that is life. You have to learn, you have to grow, you have to get stronger, you have to get better. But here's the thing. When you get through all that, right? On the other side of that pain, on the other side of that journey, on the other side of that valley of despair is a version of you haven't met yet. A version of you that is stronger, more capable, more alive than you've ever been. So let your true self shine through. That's what you want, right? You want to learn to shine bright like a diamond. And you see, here's the thing. Your challenges aren't there to punish you. Your challenges are there to polish you. Your challenges aren't there to punish you. Your challenges are there to polish you. In order to shine bright like a diamond, sometimes you have to do some polishing of those rough edges that might hurt. It might involve some pain. But guys, growth doesn't happen by itself. It takes consistent, persistent action. Right? Growth takes consistent, persistent action. And yes, sometimes it's painful. Sometimes you're going to have to go through the challenges and the pain. And I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to deal with the frustrations, but it's part of the journey. And that's the gift that you get, right? Your gift isn't wrapped in, pretty bows and beautiful packaging. Your gift is wrapped in failure, in setback and loss. That is what your gift is wrapped in. And when you unwrap that gift, when you unravel that gift by going through the pain and the challenges and all of the adversity that you go through on this journey, because yes, it's a journey. And I got to tell you, when you deal with weight loss and health, there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of emotional ups and downs. There's a lot of that, inner turmoil that you have to go through. But this is your gift. And your gift is wrapped in failure, setback, and loss. And it's up to you to unravel, to unwrap that gift. But in order to unwrap that gift, you have to learn some stuff. You have to get better. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your habits. You have to change your behaviors. That is what it takes for you to get to the other side. But like I said, on the other side is a version of you that you haven't met yet. A version of you that is stronger, more capable than you've ever been. A version of you that is more alive. Isn't that worth the pain? Isn't that worth going through the difficult terrain? Isn't that worth going through that valley of despair to get to that place where you are truly alive? You are the self that you've been seeking. You are living the life that you've always wanted, in the body that you always wanted, with the health that you always wanted. Your pain, your challenges, failures aren't the end of your journey, but just the beginning. It's the prelude to the opening chapter of a life brighter, richer, and more fulfilling than ever. I know you got this. I believe in you. We all believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you. You got this now. So go make it happen.